Not every super soldier was created equal. In the MCU, the same dream created heroes, assassins, monsters, and something almost godlike. Some formulas were built with purpose. Others came from stolen research, radiation, ego, or need. Today we rank the major serum-enhanced characters by raw power, from flawed experiments to one result that makes Captain America look like the beginning. Number 10. Red Guardian. Alexei Shostakov was the Soviet answer to Captain America. During the Cold War, the Soviet Union used stolen research, Hydra scraps, and military science to create a super soldier. The serum gave Alexei enhanced strength, durability, reflexes, and slowed aging, which is why he could overpower humans decades later. But Red Guardian ranks last because his power is the least refined. He can bend metal, survive heavy punishment, and dominate regular soldiers. But his serum never gave him Steve's balance. He relies more on brute force than precision. The Soviet serum worked, but it produced a loud, durable, aging fighter, not the perfect soldier. In the comics, Red Guardian has fought enemies far above his MCU level, making his movie version look much more grounded. Number 9. John Walker. John Walker was already an elite soldier before he touched the serum. In 2024, he secretly injected himself with Doctor Wilfred Nagel's perfected formula, a version needing no Vita rays, no chamber, and no physical transformation. One vial upgraded his strength, speed, durability, reflexes, and recovery. On paper, Walker should rank higher. His serum is one of the cleanest ever made, and physically, he can challenge Bucky, overpower Flag Smashers, and throw the shield with superhuman force. The problem is control. Erskine's rule still applies. The serum amplifies what is already inside. With Steve, that meant courage and restraint. With Walker, it amplified pressure, anger, insecurity, and obsession with proving himself. He has the body of a super soldier, but not the balance that turns power into greatness. He ranks above Red Guardian because his formula is more advanced, but below the Legends because raw enhancement without control has a ceiling. In the comics, US Agent has survived Avengers-level fights and shown durability far beyond what the MCU version has displayed. Number 8. Isaiah Bradley. Isaiah Bradley came from one of the darkest chapters in the serum's history. After Steve Rogers vanished, the US government tried to rebuild Project Rebirth by testing unstable formulas on black soldiers without real consent. Most died. Isaiah was the one body that adapted. His serum gave him strength, endurance, speed, healing, and resilience, close enough to Captain America that the government treated him like a threat instead of a hero. His biggest known feat is fighting the Winter Soldier and damaging Bucky's metal arm, proving he was one of the strongest classic super soldiers ever produced. He ranks above Walker because his power held up against a peak Hydra assassin, and because his body stabilized a formula that killed almost everyone else. He does not rank higher because his serum was still imperfect, and the MCU frames him more as a tragic survivor than an active top-tier fighter. In the comics, Isaiah's legacy becomes larger through his grandson, Elijah Bradley, who carries the bloodline into the Young Avengers as Patriot. Number 7. Bucky Barnes. Bucky Barnes should have died when he fell from the Hydra train in 1945. Instead, Arnim Zola's serum kept him alive long enough for Hydra to recover him. From there, Bucky became the Winter Soldier. Zola's serum was built to create a weapon. It enhanced Bucky's strength, reflexes, stamina, healing, and lifespan. Then Hydra added a cybernetic arm and decades of assassin training. That made him one of the most dangerous fighters on Earth, able to challenge Captain America and keep moving through brutal injuries. Bucky ranks above Isaiah because his power is layered. He has serum enhancement, bionic augmentation, elite combat training, and 70 years of experience. His weakness is the cost of that process. Hydra's conditioning turned his mind into something they could control. In the comics, Bucky has carried the Captain America mantle, used the Infinity Formula for extended life, and operated at a higher tactical level than his MCU version. Number 6. Red Skull. Johann Schmidt was the first proof that the serum could create a monster. In 1940, he forced Doctor Abraham Erskine to inject him with an incomplete prototype. It had no proper stabilization and no Vita ray process. The serum gave Schmidt superhuman strength, durability, endurance, and reflexes, but it also burned through his body and transformed his face into the Red Skull that became his identity. More importantly, it amplified his cruelty and obsession with domination. Red Skull was an enhanced fighter and a Hydra strategist who believed power gave him the right to rule. He ranks above Bucky because his threat level is bigger than strength alone. He controlled armies, weapons, and fear. But he stays outside the top 5 because his serum was unstable and incomplete. It gave him power, but it damaged him. In the comics, Red Skull has reached far beyond his movie form through cloned bodies, cosmic artifacts, and even stolen telepathic power from Professor X. Before we enter the top 5, hit the like button and subscribe if you want more MCU power rankings. Number 5. Captain America. America. Steve Rogers is the gold standard. In 1943, Doctor Abraham Erskine chose him because the serum did not just enhance the body, it amplified the person. Steve was physically weak, but morally unshakable, which made him worthy of the perfected formula. With the Vita Ray process, Steve's body reached peak human potential. His strength, speed, stamina, reflexes, healing, and coordination all operate at maximum efficiency. He can fight for hours, survive bone-breaking impacts, process combat instantly, and recover fast. He ranks above Red Skull because his transformation created balance instead of corruption. The serum made him stronger, but it did not break his mind or twist his values. Steve is the perfect super soldier because his character rose with his body, but he ranks at number 5 because everyone above him moved beyond peak human biology. Captain America is perfection inside the human frame. The next entries are mutations and gamma monsters. No normal serum user can physically match. Number 4. Abomination. Emil Blonsky began as a soldier chasing the next level. Under General Thaddeus Ross, he received a recreated serum through deep tissue and bone marrow injections. At first, it made him faster, stronger, more agile, and able to recover from fatal injuries. Then he wanted more. When Bruce Banner's gamma irradiated blood mixed with the serum inside him, Blonsky mutated into the Abomination. His body became massive, armored, and brutal, with strength close to the Hulk, huge durability, enhanced healing, and a permanent monster form. That consistency is why he ranks above Captain America. Steve is more skilled, but he cannot match the physical scale of a gamma-mutated super soldier. Abomination is not a perfect man. He is a living impact weapon. He does not rank higher because his strength has a fixed ceiling. He is terrifying at baseline, but unlike Hulk, he does not become infinitely stronger the longer the fight pushes him. In the comics, Abomination is often stronger than a calm Hulk, but he loses when Hulk's rage drives Banner's power beyond that fixed limit. Number 3. Hulk. Bruce Banner tried to recreate the super soldier serum with gamma radiation instead of Vita rays. The experiment failed so completely that it created something more powerful than the goal. It created the Hulk. Hulk's greatest advantage is rage scaling. He does not have one stable strength level. The angrier he gets, the stronger he becomes. He has stopped massive alien creatures, smashed advanced weapons, created shockwaves with thunderclaps, leaped enormous distances, and survived damage that would erase most enhanced humans. His durability and healing make him almost impossible to put down. Bullets, explosions, alien tech, and high-impact collisions barely matter for long. The cost is control. For years, Banner and Hulk were two identities fighting for the same body. He ranks above Abomination because Abomination starts stronger than many calm Hulk versions, but Hulk's ceiling keeps rising as the fight escalates. In the comics, Hulk has shattered planets, held tectonic plates together, and reached forms where his strength is treated as practically limitless. Number 2. Red Hulk. Thaddeus Ross spent his life chasing the Hulk's power. He tried to control Bruce Banner, weaponize Emil Blonsky, and build the perfect military response to gamma strength. Eventually, that obsession made him Red Hulk. Red Hulk has Hulk-level strength, durability, speed, and healing, but with one major advantage. Ross keeps his mind. He is a general inside a gamma body, able to strategize and fight with decades of military experience. His heat generation makes him even more dangerous. As his rage rises, his body releases extreme thermal energy, turning close combat into a furnace. He can melt surfaces and absorb certain forms of radiation or energy to increase his own output. He ranks above Hulk by a narrow margin because this list is about the most complete power package. Banner may have the higher long-term ceiling, but Red Hulk combines comparable gamma strength with control, tactics, heat, and energy absorption. In the comics, Red Hulk has absorbed the power cosmic, fought Thor and Silver Surfer level opponents, and reached heights far beyond his screen version. Number 1. Sentry. Sentry is what happens when the super soldier idea stops being military science and starts looking like godhood. Bob Reynolds took the Golden Sentry Serum, a formula far beyond Erskine's original work. It did not just enhance him, it rewrote him at a molecular level. The result was beyond the classic serum scale. Sentry gained flight, extreme speed, near limitless strength, overwhelming durability, energy projection, and regeneration so advanced that death becomes temporary. He can survive in space, rebuild from catastrophic damage, and make normal super soldiers irrelevant. The gap between Sentry and everyone else is enormous. Captain America is the perfect man. Hulk and Red Hulk are gamma monsters. Sentry is closer to a living cosmic event. His power is tied to his mind, so fear, confidence, and identity all shape what he becomes. That is also the danger. The Void is born from the same power, a dark reflection of Bob's mind that can turn his greatest gift into a world-ending threat. His weakness is not physical, it is psychological. He ranks number 1 because the Golden Sentry Serum did not create create the strongest soldier. It created something the word soldier can barely describe. In the comics, Sentry has fought Galactus-level threats, torn Ares apart, destroyed Asgard, regenerated from impossible damage, and remains Marvel's most powerful, serum-based character when his mind holds together. From Alexei Shostakov surviving as a Cold War symbol to Bob Reynolds becoming a walking sun, the Serum legacy is about power amplifying what is already inside. Some formulas found courage, some found cruelty, some found obsession, and one found something barely human. Which Serum-enhanced character do you think is truly the most powerful? Drop your ranking in the comments below, like, subscribe, and tell me which Marvel power list you want next. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.